Hi, I'm Dr. Dan from MoVitaminPro.com, and this is a follow-up video to the metabolic syndrome intro that we did last time, and hopefully you've seen that. As mentioned, metabolic syndrome is a collection of related problems including increased triglycerides, decreased HDL, increased blood sugar, increased insulin, and also typically upper body obesity. Now, several factors figure in here, but fortunately there are some wonderful supplements that can be very helpful indeed. Increased blood sugar tends to lead to increased triglycerides over time. To control blood sugar, we need to think of the individual cell health and the cell membrane. So let's start with getting sufficient omega-3 fatty acids, that is fish oil or EPA-DHA. Most researchers are recommending that you take 3 to 4 of these large capsules a day. And you can now buy different ratios of EPA-DHA, but you probably want to stick to something close to a 1-to-1, 2-to-1 or something like that. And we recommend Metagenics Extra Strength EPA-DHA Enteric coated, and we also like Nutri-West Complete Omega-3 Essentials. Now, don't run out and try to buy some cheap omega-3 fish oils at a discount outlet. Your body knows the difference between the good stuff and the contaminated stuff. Good fish oil that will actually do something for you will not be just $11 for a giant bottle. Along with the omega-3 fatty acids that will help build better cell membranes, you want to help yourself by reading labels and avoiding all partially hydrogenated fats, otherwise known as trans fats. These are fats modified to give a certain consistency to food and are almost impossible for bacteria or molds or fungi to digest. Therefore, packaged products made of the trans fats have a really long shelf life. That's wonderful for the food industry, not so good for you. Again, trans fats, same thing as partially hydrogenated oil, and is not acceptable in any amount. Vitamin D will also help with integrity of the cell membrane, so make sure you're getting at 2,000 to 5,000 IU's per day. Now, don't worry about time of day, because just get it in there, and also don't worry about toxicity at that level. If you spend a little bit of time in the sun at San Diego for a half hour, you probably make about 20,000 IU's at your skin level. So don't worry about that. Now, while you're waiting for your body to heal, you want to get that blood pressure down. The best product we have seen for that is Profusia SR by Thorne Research. This supplement can be very effective, so you just have to keep that down, and hopefully we can keep you off the meds for that. Getting your blood sugar under control will mean taking Glysen and Protoglysen by Apex Energetics. Now, these are made to work together, and many people make the mistake of taking just one or the other. Take both for 2 to 3 months, and then we'll do another blood test to recheck to make sure that it's working for you. We may have to make some other modifications as well if you're still having problems. Along with the Glysen and Protoglysen, you want to try to make sure that you don't eat too many carbs without balancing those every single meal or every single snack with some protein. If you eat half an apple, for example, have some string cheese too. And also, don't be fooled by the commercials. A Snickers bar is not a good snack. Too many carbs, and also notice the trans fats. Apex Fibermin is one of the few supplements designed to help with insulin resistance. That is, the cell's decreasing ability to move glucose into the cell with insulin. You would be wise to add this to your supplement list. Now, we like the LifeWave glutathione and carnosine patches too, because they help with cell and DNA repair. They're wonderful antioxidants as well. The LifeWave Energy patches have their own benefits at the mitochondrial level, and so I recommend you using these once or twice a week as well, especially if you have some demanding tasks for that day. Remember to get that antibody and genetic test from Enteric. You can find this form at Vitamin Pro. Follow the trail from resources to gluten resources. Most metabolic syndrome people will test positive for gluten sensitivity, and a gluten-free diet will save your life. Metabolic syndrome doesn't have to be a one-way street. Start by making small changes, add these highly effective supplements, and you will start to feel better right away. Thanks a lot for listening. I hope that's helpful.